with the shifter, but hey, if this thing is not smoking when I pull over and check this thing, maybe we'll be good. Maybe it is condensation, but this is a very big but. If this motor is actually hurt, which if it is going to raise the option of doing two potential things. Number one, rebuild the 542 valve, which honestly I'm not gonna probably do. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I know a lot of you guys subscribe for the 2-valve content when I had the white car, and you guys are really excited when I got this car, but in all reality, I don't think I'm gonna stay with the 2-valve if this motor is actually hurt. Now, as you guys saw, you know, I'm still, you know, having fun beating on it, because at the end of the day, the reason I'm not really too concerned about it, yeah, it sucks if it is hurt. You guys can hear my clutch pedal. The reason I'm not really too concerned about it is I bought this car with the motor already in it. When I did buy this car, there was an overheating issue that happened legitimately without, you know, me really knowing about it. It happened within the first month of me actually getting the car running. So I'm under the assumption that there was probably something going on with this motor, if there is something going on with this motor, before I actually took ownership, and that's probably why it was for sale, because this car has a lot of nice parts on it, and I did get it for a really good price. And the condition that I did buy the car, it wasn't running properly. It was like, you guys saw the paint. It really wasn't in the best condition, even though it had a lot of nice parts on it. Now, the other option is to do a Gen 3 COYOTE swap, which I'm most likely going to do if I do stick with this 2-valve car. A COYOTE swap is something that I never really thought about doing. It kind of crossed my mind with the white car, but at the same time, at that point, I was like gung-ho on sticking with the 2-valve. That's kind of why when I sold that car, I kind of wanted to get another one, because I saw that this was for, you know, is everybody just bullshitting around today? I will blow the doors off this SRT8 with a leaking head gasket. Oh, hell nah. That thing went nowhere. Alright, so I just pulled over. Let's check to see if this thing is smoking. I don't get this car. At all. She sounds good though. Still kicking ass. Probably down a compression, but fuck it. Woo! I'll tell you this, I can never talk trash about the 2-valve because these things keep kicking, even though there potentially could be a major problem. We're going to switch it off right now. Whoo, man. These 2-valves are nasty, bro. Just like the COYOTEs, bro. These things, they just keep fucking going. All right, so since we're pulled over and there isn't, you know, any distractions on the road, I apologize for that. This video has kind of been all over the place. I did not expect that many cars to be out. It's terrible. The weather's horrible. Thinking about it right now, it could be condensation, but, and this is a very big but, it also could be sludge, because there could be a blockage in my coolant system, because my radiator leak that has been, you know, prevalent for a while, I just haven't fixed it yet because I just been topping it off. That's why every time I do a startup, you know, in the morning, I have the hood popped and I'm always topping it off. I haven't had to top this car off for a couple days and it's full right now. And I believe it could be a blockage. So like I said, I'm gonna get the radiator flushed, I'm gonna drain the oil, do an oil change, and then, you know, I'll be able to tell for sure what's going on. I might do a compression test, I might not. honestly, I'm probably not gonna do a compression test, because if I find out the car is low on compression, then that's just gonna be a reason for me not to drive it. And honestly, I'm not gonna reuse anything as far as the motor goes on this car. So, I mean, I'd kind of rather not know and just blow it up, you know, racing it, whatnot. Because, like I said, for me personally, I've already experienced a stock bottom end 2 valve. I experienced, you know, a built 2 valve. That's what they said. And this thing has been, it has exceeded my expectations. Like I said, I've experienced a built 2 valve. This car kind of killed the want for me to have a Cobra, because this is pretty much what, you know, my Cobra would be. My Cobra would be, you know, 600-700 horsepower. This is running, you know, better times than what a 600 horsepower Cobra would run, you know, based off the forums of what I've seen on the draggy pages, and, you know, realistically just on the street. I do believe that. So that's dope. Was able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this vehicle, and got it for literally a fraction of the price. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And if I do decide to go ahead and keep the 2 valve car, the new Edge car, you know, not a Cobra, I'm most likely going to do a Coyote swap if this motor does go. If it does go, you know, knock on the plastic here, if it does go. So the whole setup will change as far as the motor. Obviously, we're not going to use the intake. We're not going to use the Procharger, because if I do go with the Coyote swap, Procharger, Vortec, they are good head units, but ESS is kind of running the world as far as the Coyotes, you know, go. Or, you know, better yet, we should go turbo. So not going to use the P1SE head unit, not going to use this trash intercooler that's on the car right now. I'm not going to use any of that stuff. So we'll be able to go ahead and get a fresh, clean slate with stuff that I personally installed, so I know, you know, what's going on with the motor, and hopefully it's done right. So that's kind of the plan. If this motor is done, I'm just gonna full send it. I'm gonna keep driving it. I'm gonna keep making videos in this car. I'm gonna keep racing it. I don't care if it's, you know, leaking a head gasket. If a head gasket is leaking a head gasket. I don't care if a head gasket is leaking. I'm literally just going to full send it, because, like I said, I didn't build this car. If I built the car from the ground up, I'd be going out with this, you know, a different way. Definitely would just kind of be trying to, you know, salvage as much as I could. But so the fact that I did get this car with it done for a good price, I'm gonna definitely just enjoy it, full send it, and rebuild it how I want to rebuild it. So a Coyote swap could be in the future. I could sell the car and get a C5 Z06 Corvette. That also is something that I've been considering for quite a while now, which honestly is probably the best idea. But like I said, time will tell, man. I hope this car will last through the end of the year. I hope it will last. Honestly, I hope it will last through Texas 2K. That'd be sick, because I do want to take this car. I got some things in the works for the 350, but I kind of do want to take this car to Texas 2K, at least get a couple runs with it. And then since Dallas isn't that far away, hell, I mean, I could go one day with this car, one day with the 350. It would be a lot of driving, but fuck it, you know what I'm saying? It's the experience that matters. So we'll see. We shall see. Man, let me go ahead and pop the hood real quick though. This thing is really just taking a lick, man. I mean, I'm still beating on it, even though there could be some major issues. I'm literally still beating on this thing. Like, I think there's a block because my coolant level has not gone down. And also could be condensation, because like it literally went from like 80 to 50. So I don't know what's going on. It's been shut off for a little bit. Take a look at the oil cap. I know this is gonna be bad. Oh, I know this is gonna be bad. Ooh, yeah. Look at this. Honestly, it looks like condensation. I don't know. You know what? I'm probably just gonna, I'm not gonna clean the cap off, because next week I'm gonna get everything situated. I need to get this like professionally drained out, the coolant flush, whatever, because I think there's definitely a block because that thing has not moved. I'm gonna change the oil, coolant flush next week, and get all that situated. I've been super busy these past couple days, that's why I haven't done it yet, but that's a good thing. I'm definitely not complaining about that. So we're just gonna go ahead and full send it and see what's going on with this car in the next couple of days. But in the meantime, I mean, today is Saturday, I'm recording this. I'm probably not gonna drive it again until I fucking flush it, because it might be that date to go flush it, so we shall see. So yeah, like I said earlier, full send in this car. You know, I'm not just gonna go ahead and just park it up and not drive it and cry about, you know, a potential issue that may not even be there. And even if it is there, fuck it, man, we're gonna full send it and just keep going. So if you guys enjoy, make sure you guys drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, stay up to date, because, you know, quite literally, I don't know, and you all don't know, you know, what could go down with this car. So this could be pretty interesting. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.